Anyone that knows me personally knows there's not a racist bone in my body. See, the problem is Jumanji Jungle, Judge Jumanji Jungle lips. The problem with it is this, because what's coming out of her lips is monkey sense, not common sense. It's jungle monkey sense pouring out of your liberal lips, and you are a curse to this nation. You are a rodent in our republic. Your mindset is messed up. It is the enemy of the people. Disrobe yourself because you have dishonored yourself. There's Jumanji. There's Judge Jumanji Jungle, monkey lips pouring out monkey mess in the republic.
3 weeks later.
Anyone that knows me personally knows there's not a racist bone in my body. But a lot of people don't know me personally, do they? So they go by what I say. And if you're just going by what I said that night, you have every right to be offended. That was unacceptable. And I'm asking every one of you to forgive me if you can find it in your heart to do so. And thank you for letting me learn from this experience. And I will learn from this experience. I will try to be more careful with my speech. And there's no excuse. I'm not going to try to excuse anything, but I do regret those words, and I will be much more careful in the future. I apologize. So I still think she's a dummy. I still think she talks monkey talk. I still think she talks monkey talk. I still think that she's ignorant, dumb, and should not be wearing a robe and should be living in the jungle. As Judge Jumanji, okay? But her physical appearance, off limits.
Okay, so you heard this disgusting POS that I'm trying to think what gives him the authority to talk about a U.S. Supreme Court justice who went to Harvard, and he is basically a backward MAGA pastor. His name is Shane Vaughn. And he runs some type of cult that is racist and it's conservative. And he basically believes that Donald Trump is the second coming. Yeah, it's a cult. It's a cult. I clicked on something of his, and you saw if you see the comments under there, all of these people are part of this cult. So I'm not surprised by what he's saying. This nation is what it is. It has been what it's been, and it currently still is. So, yeah. And as far as him saying that we're a curse to this country, hopefully so. I really do hope we are a curse and the bitch burns to the ground. This is not their republic. This is not their country. This is not their land. This is stolen land. This is land that was fertilized with the blood of my ancestors and the blood of the Native Americans. And to think that that pendulum is not going to swing back around and swing hard, this is why they're acting up. This is why they're acting a monkey. This is why they're going apeshit, because they know that things are turning and they see which way it's turning and they are frantic. So they're going to go back to their same old ways. They're going to go back to the ways of their forefathers and ancestors. But the fact that this uneducated idiot is talking about a Supreme Court justice is laughable.
This is Shane Vaughn, Pastor Shane Vaughn. If you're unfamiliar, he's a Trump pastor. I don't mean that he's a pastor that likes Donald Trump. I mean, he's a pastor of a Trump church, effectively. Now, I did this whole series about him last week. I'm not even going to bother going down this road, but I wanted to show you this clip specifically from him because this is the one that got him into some hot water, right? This is him calling Ketanji Brown Jackson, Supreme Court Justice, a monkey. One of the most racist things that I think I've heard in a while, and I've heard some doozies. It was so bad. I called him out. It was so bad that he apologized and named me and thanked me and said, I really appreciate you calling me out. You're right. I shouldn't have said that, so on and so forth.
You have every right to be offended. That was unacceptable. And I'm asking every one of you to forgive me if you can find it in your heart to do so.
Like, oh my God, dude, what does it take to get a Trump supporter or a Trump pastor, honestly, a Trump pastor, to apologize for something they said? I guess it takes calling black people monkeys, apparently. Like, Jesus, dude.
And no, there will be no forgiveness.